class on the set today, so let's keep it in our pants, all right?
So do your parents know that you're playing You Don't Know Jack this late at night? You know, maybe we should call them. I'll let this go once, but next time, how many people do we have playing?
All right, Mr. Dork. Brain dummy.
Number one player. Hey, don't feel bad, that's better than zero, isn't it? Now tell me what your name is.
Looks like it's gonna be in France.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, yeah, hey, I also need to know if you want a 7-question game or a 21-question game.
Nice to meet you. I'm working over on the set of it.
Yeah, all right,
30 seconds.
got it. That's what I needed. Thanks. Your buzzer is the letter B as in Babbage, which is something that rhymes with cabbage.
Yeah, go on in there and work on some more material. That's
Okay,
good
20
stuff.
seconds, people.
Ow, holy mackerel. Okay, listen up. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that? It's simple.
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9. 8.
Okay, get the desktop out of here. Let's go to
6,
black. All right,
5,
folks, see you on the other
4,
side.
3.
Arthur Daniels Heartland. If we told you who we are, we'd have to kill you.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome to Jack. Just you and me tonight, huh? None of your friends want to get together, so why not hang out with the game show host? Really, thanks for thinking of me. Ah, the game of solitaire. That's okay, I'm here alone too. So let's get it on. Category, please. Let's see what we got going. Won't you be my neighbor in exchange for a favor? And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. All right, folks, listen up. It's time for a little political lesson care of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Say King Friday gave Prince Tuesday a piece of land to rule. Then the new Lord Tuesday gave land to X the Owl and Bob Dog. What would be the most appropriate name for the new show? Mr. Marx's Neighborhood, Lady Elaine's Democracy Go Round, Mr. Rogers' Feudal System, or the Land of Machiavelli? A feudal system entails a king dividing his land among lords who in turn divide that land among other subjects, all in exchange for political loyalty. But let's face it, Queen Sarah holds the keys to this kingdom. I need a category. And this one is the facts behind air supply. This one's worth $1,000. Okay, listen up and get ready to complete this analogy. Oxygen is to air as celery is to V8, Goodyear blimp is to helium, sauerkraut. V8 is a blend of different juices, including celery, and air is a blend of 11 gases, including oxygen. And in certain parts of New Jersey, they're both equally thick and spicy. Okay. 1, 2, praise the Almighty 3. Open wide and get ready for 75 degrees and colon. And you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. If London Fog used weather symbols on their trench coats, how might you expect the label to read? London bullet point, London equal sign, London asterisk, or London comma? The equal sign is the weather symbol for light fog. Yeah, I had a flight delayed once due to excessive mathematics. Lost my luggage, too. Okay, pick...
You can't stop at 3, no, you gotta have 4, yeah!
This category is known as things that violate the Constitution in the night. I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff. Based on the code name of the burglars responsible for the Watergate break-in, which TV commercial character might you assume was one of the perpetrators? Josephine the Plumber, Madge the Manicurist, Tony the Tiger, or Mr. Clean? You might have suspected Josephine because the code name for the Watergate burglars was the Plumbers. Sadly, Josephine's association with that bunch plunged her into a life of crime. All right, hit me.
Let's blow this time and head for number 5.
Here we have Sawing Bacchus Bacchus, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, sports fans, imagine this. You're a manager in the mythical baseball league, and your Athenian athletics have all come down with ouzo poisoning. Which team of deities could field an entire baseball team? The Muses, the Fates, the Graces, or the Furies? There were 9 Muses, so they could easily replace the 9 players on a baseball team.
Well, who's on first?
Euterpe.
Hey, who are you calling a turpie? All right, then. Who's on second?
Failure.
Well, go ahead. Fail me.
Okay, I need... The category is a really big shoe. $1,000 at stake on this one. Okay, we've all been to a petting zoo, haven't we? Let's say you take the kids and head out to a kicking zoo instead of a petting zoo. Which of these could you not wear on your feet and kick at the same time? Bucks, mules, water moccasins. You wouldn't want to wear water moccasins because they're snakes. Although, I have to admit it, I love the idea of a petting zoo with snakes. I need a category.
7, lucky 7.
The category? Shake your booty with parental guidance. $2,000 for a correct answer. Okay, folks, it's time to play Complete the Limerick. This rap by Ice Cube and Ice-T is warping the kids, can't you see? So said Tipper Gore as she started the war, and burned this by Run DMC, and born was the PMRC. Tipper Gore was one of the original organizers of the PMRC, the Parents Music Research Center. Their main concern is labeling albums with objectionable lyrics. But I say, anybody who wants to limit artists can there with a after 2 dogs are done with it. Darn straight. All right. You chose wisely, my friend. You just got your hands on a dis or dat. This dis or dat's category name is Stop Playing With That. Heads up. Now I'm going to read off... Oh, I see. You've got this thing down. Well, I'll put 30 seconds on the clock then. Let's go in. Beat the bishop. Choke the chick. Rock the... Skin the cat. Spank the... Walk the dog. Last one. That's all she wrote. You are a very smart person, and I want to see your new score. Oh yeah, that's a real nice fit, isn't it? Let's keep moving. Category, please.
Aloha, question number 9.
And I believe this one's called Don't Eat the Snow Where the Baywatch People Go. And we got $3,000 in the pot. Uh-oh, it's a full moon and the Baywatch crew is starting to act kind of funny. If the lifeguards on Baywatch reacted to a full moon the way that the Southern Californian grunion fish does, what would we see on the next episode? Caroline plunging her butt into wet sand, Mitch floating belly up at night, Stephanie giving birth through her mouth, or CJ puffing up her chest? Should have picked this. The grunion spawns during full moons when it rides a wave onto the beach and deposits eggs tail first into wet sand. And on Baywatch, you get to watch this whole fascinating process happen in slow motion. Okay, pick a category. Hey, great choice, sweetie. I've been waiting for this since we got going, 'cause this one's a 3-way. Okay, listen. Geez, I guess somebody's not nervous about this. Well then, let's see what we've got waiting for us under the sheets. Let's just say this one's known as 1 out of 3 ain't bad, but let's see if you can get all 7, okay? This three-way's gonna be about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Alrighty, watch your buzzer. Here we go.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Okay, must stop. Can't take it anymore. Looks like we've reached our climax. Now let's see how you scored. Well, maybe three-ways aren't your thing, but hey, it's always good to experiment. Unfortunately, that won't help your score at this point, but anyway, let's check it out. You know, as much as I'd like to cuddle, it's time to get on with the game, okay? That's it for round 1. Let's go to round 2. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. Okay, I need a category.
Don't look now. It's question 11.
May I introduce...
Der wunderbar Wizard von Oz.
And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. So, did you know that L. Frank Baum was the author of the Oz books? Well, now you do. Based upon what Baum means in German, what part of the Wizard of Oz might have been inspired by his last name? The Yellow Brick Road, the Talking Trees, the Lollipop Guild, or Kansas? Baum is German for tree. Which explains why Toto kept wanting to pee on him during the filming. I need a category.
I'm getting a reading of 12. Over.
Well, looks like this category is, we should have picked a longer war. Set up straight, this one's worth $6,000. You ready? Then complete this analogy. MASH is to after MASH as the War of 1812 is to what? The Battle of New Orleans, the Whiskey Rebellion. The Battle of New Orleans was fought right after the War of 1812 was resolved in a peace treaty. The two armies didn't know the war was over. After MASH was a sitcom where some second-string actors from the original series didn't realize their careers were over. Category, please. For your enjoyment, you won't need a number 2 pencil. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. If Charlie Moore from Head of the Class were to give all of his... It's one test the kids really shouldn't cram for. The Wasserman test is a test for syphilis. So now there's no way anyone will believe Arvid's stories about the girl he met on summer vacation. Okay, pick a category. Oh man, do you feel gutsy or what? You just chose an impossible question. Say hello to... And let's see, this one's only worth $20,000. Okay, listen up. Mindy's parents are Meg and Mike. Mike has a sister named Madge who has 3 children, Muffy, Morris, and Madeline. Meg's sister Millie also has 3 children, Myron, Maggie, and Milton. If Mindy's family practices... Mindy will marry her father's sister's son, Morris. And I guess all that's left to name the baby is Myrna or Mephistopheles. All right, hit me.
Not 14, not 16, you're right in between.
Pucker up for. Something's fishy in the White House. How does $4,000 grab you? All right, take a close look at this picture and tell me. The U.S. quarter would look like this if George Washington were part what? The flounder, like all flatfish, has both eyes on one side of its head. Good thing George didn't look like that. I mean, the British could have just found out which side of his head his eyes were on and attacked from the other side. I need a category. Uh-oh, blah, 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 blah.
It's time for a Cribbage Crash Fun.
Let's see if you can make sense of this gibberish category. The real ending of Citizen Kane. We're talking $10,000 prize on this gibberish question. All right, as soon as you know the answer, buzz in, because I'm taking away some cash every second and a half. Okay, tell me, with what popular expression does this gibberish phrase rhyme? Rosebud. Run with it, type in your answer, and hit return. What kind of reward is a cigar anyway? Hey, good job. Go get yourself a little mouth cancer. Category, please.
On the big bayou in Louisiana, crest on 17.
This one's called Bummer. Think you can handle $6,001 bills? Heads up, here it comes. Geographically speaking, if you are down in the doldrums is an area of calm winds near the equator. I went on a South American cruise once. Now, that was like floating in a garbage can near the equator. The food was okay, though. Okay, pick a category. The selection is, it's a word, it's a plan, you get 4,000 clams for this one. Remember the electric company? Well, you'll need to in order to figure out this analogy. Superman is to tall buildings. Just as Superman's able to leap tall buildings in a single bound, Letterman can do the same thing with capital T's. Now, if they can only get Terry Hatcher to play Letterman's wife, I'd be watching Electric Company every day. Okay, I need a category. This one likes to go by, what? Rock music will make me deaf? 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Flex those fingers, cause here it comes. Suppose Ralph Nader could control what songs play on your car stereo. Considering the issues he advocates, what song would probably play the most often? Shock the Monkey, Safety Dance in a Big Country, or Bizarre Love Triangle? For the curious, here's the right answer. Ralph Nader works to keep American consumers safe, so he'd probably play Safety Dance on the car radio. Ralph doesn't want us to hang out the car windows, but he says we can dance if we want to. All right, hit me. Okay, give it up for You're Talking Poo. Hello, we're talking $6,000, so pay attention. Think fast. If Winnie the Pooh acquired his language skills in accordance with the poo-poo theory, what probably would have been the first thing he ever said to Christopher Robin? Boy, ow, forget that idea, or what smells around here, Chris? The poo-poo theory holds that language started with interjections which eventually acquired meaning. But Winnie the Pooh probably learned language skills like the rest of us by loudly repeating swear words and embarrassing his parents. I need a category. All rise, the attack is now in session. Ah, you think you know the attack, huh? I got news for you. Not all attacks are equal. Here's your clue. I'm not what I used to be. Well, let's see what you can be. Here's your chance. Way to go, player. It's like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer and go make some friends, because...
You don't know! Great show, everybody. Lovely work as usual. Raoul Hun, what's going on now?
Not an example to be...
There you go, a little high scoreboard surgical strike, getting your name in there. Way to go, nice going. Do you want to play again? Just give me the signal, okay?
I am not a teacher. I cannot educate the youth of America. I like the word dick-sissle. This really isn't a commercial. It's just me talking about myself. Did I use the dick-sissle thing already? I am not a hero.
Does your house smell like ass? Find out what you can do tonight. Here at Arthur Daniels Heartland, we work every day to make your life livable in ways you don't appreciate. We make sure the sun comes up every morning. We get your children to school safely, and we print the books they use in class. We've put a man on the moon.
We have liftoff.
We've taken apart your lawnmower.
Hey, get away from that!
We're here to help you, despite what you've heard. We feed millions of people around the world, and we provide Wink Martindale's wardrobe. At ADH, we read your mail. Oh. Arthur Daniels Heartland. If we told you who we are, we'd have to kill you. So just keep moving along. There's nothing to see here. Go on. Go on, get out. What are you looking at?